Eat 'em up.
Back in Week 5, the Seahawks won their NFC West matchup against the Rams. Today, Seattle looks for its first sweep of LA since 2013, and it's coming up next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. Gunn here alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Seahawks in this matchup, they've got to be thinking, hey, we've got a good chance to be successful here running the football.
No doubt about that.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led by a longtime starter in this league in his 11th season now, the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
And right away, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Now here are the Seahawks in great shape to start their first drive. Leading him out in his second season. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Oh, some strong running. And they work this well upfield across the 35. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Dalton up, play action. Lets this go for Renfro downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Bernard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Giovanni Bernard. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point put through by Suckup. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. On the return, Tremont Smith. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And his first carry, he loses the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talked about quarterbacks.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
After reviewing the play, rule on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Hurts. Steps away to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9. Here's Hurts, and the Rams got it. They bring him down. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody find someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. To throw on second and 10. Hurts. And that's complete. Albert Okoye-Brunon. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 35.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. From the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Rams are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career.
And now off to the races, down the right side. The 40, past the 20. Touchdown, LA! Van Jefferson, 95 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Succa. And it's now 21-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day. Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Throwing is Hurts. Flushed out right. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They'll try and throw for it here. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Bernard. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. This, the second meeting of these 2 teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. From the 35 on 2nd down. Dalton. He'll get this to his running back. It's Justin Jackson. And he'll go down at the 28. With the football here to begin the second quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. Dalton, 1st and 10. And his throw here is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jordan Willis in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
On 3rd down, Bernard. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. And Suckup will put this one right through. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
Out comes the Seattle offense. We take a peek at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team. Far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Derek Brown in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kevin King with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Giovanni Bernard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point put through by Succop. And the route is on here in this first half. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. He struggled. His team has struggled. You talked to me a lot about looking to your leaders. Maybe it's time for him to put his mark on this game.
Agreed. And how that has to happen is somehow he's got to flush out everything that's happened so far and almost start over and get back to that confident level.
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And the Seahawks on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Here's a handoff left side to Burrito. Finding room to the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 1st down, it's Harris. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Najee Harris with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And this is going to be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will
and my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And, oh, that would get a wide-up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up. They look to throw on third with Dalton. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A first down throw coming for Dalton. Back to Renfrow again, complete. Touchdown, Rams! Hunter Renfrow, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams have got it on cruise control. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the route is on here in this first half. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Here's Smith to return it. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. That's complete. Okure-Buna. There's a nice move. And down to the 11. A big play there just before halftime. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
On first down, here's Breida. Bust through, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Matt Breida. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is down to 24. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Let's this go for Renfro downfield. It's complete. Touchdown, LA! Andy Dalton with his third touchdown pass of the game, and the Rams will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point put through by Succop, and the route is on here in this first half. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. Now he's going up top for Wilson. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Hey, Charles, can you give me water? Jeez, Chuck, they cut off the halftime show again. Quicker than anticipated, ready for the start of the second half. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, not get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Hurts sets up to throw it. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First down, Seahawks.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 41. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw here, Dalton. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. This is roughing the tackle. Defense.
I I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. He'll drop this down to Jackson, and he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Second and 4. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that'll be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. The right side going to be caught by Hardman. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. And quickly they get to the line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 21.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Franks. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Andy Isabella, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is down to 24.
Seahawks 21.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Hurts will throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
LA set to take over again on offense. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, this is Jackson. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
First and 10 for Dalton. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Second and 10. Dalton now to pass. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. They run on first down with Jackson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. On third down, Bernard. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a fourth down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. Succop's kick is good. And that will make this now a 19-point advantage. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Flush to his right. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Hurts to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Rams are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They'll run again with Jackson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The Rams on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Passing, it's Dalton. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for an LA Rams.
They'll run on first down. It's Jackson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle. Still 9 remaining on second down. They run again with Jackson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The Rams on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And Dalton to throw. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On first down, it's Jackson. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They run with Jackson out of the gun. Pushes him aside at the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that